What is going on, guys? It is your boy Tropical Habs back here for a brand new YouTube video. Today we're here to talk about the Montreal Canadiens and their #1 goaltender in Jake Allen. Jake Allen has been having a pretty difficult season so far in the National Hockey League, and there's a lot of people that have been defending him, and there's a lot of people that have been saying that it's not his fault and that is actually playing pretty good. Today I'm here to make a quick analysis on this, and I'm here to tell you guys that Jake Allen is a bit overrated in my opinion. Some people may disagree, but this is my opinion, and I'll try to change your mind. Give me your opinion in the comments below, either if you agree or don't agree with me. I'm always open to discuss because this is the most fun part of doing all this. So yeah, Jake Allen has played 20 games this year with the Montreal Canadiens. He has had 9 wins and 11 losses and has a goal against average of 3.25 and a save percentage of 900. His statistics got a little better over the last couple of games, but for the most part of the season, his save percentage was below 900 at 885. And when you compare with other goalies, other first goaltenders in the National Hockey League, he's one of the worst NHL first goalkeeper in the entire National Hockey League statistic-wise so far this season. And when you compare with the goalies coming from Ottawa, I mean, the Ottawa Senators have had a pretty bad start of this season. A lot of people were expecting them to make the playoffs. A lot of people were expecting them to do a lot better than they're doing right now. And the main reason some people are giving on why the Ottawa Senators have not been as good as we thought is because of the goaltenders, and they say the goaltenders are underperforming. They say the goaltenders are the reason why the Ottawa Senators are not able to hit the next level. But when you look at the statistics coming from the goaltenders this year, they have some both better statistics than Jake Allen. When you look at Cap Talbot, for example, played 16 games, won 7, lost 7, and lost 2 in overtime. He has a goal against average of 2.51 and a save percentage of 917. Those statistics are a lot better than Jake Allen's statistics. And even when you look at their second goaltender statistics in Anton Forsberg, he is also a better goaltender this year than Jake Allen. In 14 games, he won 5 of them, lost 7, and 2 in overtime. He has a goal against average of 3.14 and a save percentage of 908. So both of the Ottawa Senators goaltenders have better statistics in around the same amount of game played than Jake Allen. But Jake Allen is not the problem of the Canadiens, but the Ottawa Senators goaltender are the reason why they're not in a playoff spot right now. When you look at those two statistics, you kind of figure out that it doesn't make sense not to blame Jake Allen for all the losses the Canadiens have lost this season. I mean, for the most part, Jake Allen has played a lot of good games. He played a lot of good games. He won the Canadiens some games. That game in Calgary where he saved like 25 shots in the first period, he was the reason why the Canadiens won that game. But his inconsistency is what has made the Canadiens lose so many games also this year. When you look at the game yesterday against the Anaheim Ducks, Jake Allen could not save the important saves in the end of the first period, and he let 2 weak goals go in. A wrist shot from John Klingberg coming from the high slot with nobody in front going 5-0. That should have been a save. And even though Trevor Zegras made some nice plays on both goals, Jake Allen needs to make those saves. And it happened too many times this year that Jake Allen has not been capable of making the important saves and looked weak on some shots that are not supposed to go in at the NHL level. I mean, when you look at the game against the LA Kings, 2 quick goals on 2 weak shots. The game against the Philadelphia Flyers, 2 quick goals on 2 weak shots. He starts the games really slow, and he puts the Montreal Canadiens in some difficult situation where they need to come back every night. Jake Allen was with the St. Louis Blues. He was never capable of putting the St. Louis Blues to the next level. One of the reasons why they chose to play Jordan Binnington instead of him, and as soon as they played another goalie, they went straight to the Stanley Cup final, and they were struggling the years before to get to the next level with Jake Allen in net. They consistently lost in the first round because Jake Allen wasn't able to be consistent in a 7-game series. This is the biggest problem with Jake Allen, and I think that with a better goaltender, with a healthy Carey Price, the Canadiens right now would be a better team than a lot of teams in the National Hockey League. Because when you look at the teams the Canadiens had in 2014, the teams the Canadiens had in 2015, when they went deep in the playoffs, when they were in one of the best teams in the NHL, they were finishing at the top of the Atlantic, they were finishing at the top of the Eastern Conference. The Canadiens did not have a good team, and I personally think that offensively, the Canadiens right now are a better team. It's the better team they had in a decade. Like, it's the best offensive team they had in a decade. And if we would have had a Carey Price or a goalie of that caliber in net right now, I think that the Canadiens would be one of the best teams in the National Hockey League. And I think that Jake Allen is one of the problems in the Canadian system right now. And I think that people are defending him too often, and I think that he deserves some credit for a majority of the loss of the Canadiens this season. So yeah, let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below. It's been your boy Tropical Habs, and I'll see y'all in another video. Have a nice rest of your day, and bye-bye.